If you want more energy for your next training session, so you stop gassing out in the middle of sparring or halfway through your weight session, follow these exact protocols.
I want more energy in training. Let's see what we got.
30 to 60 minutes before practice, you are going to consume at least 60 to 90 grams of fast absorbing carbohydrates. This can come from 2 to 4 rice cakes, a tablespoon of honey, 1 to 2 bananas, and an easy to digest protein source. Go for whey protein isolate here.
Pre-workout carbs are great, but they're not always necessary. What matters more is that your glycogen stores in your muscles and your liver are full before you go into training. So as long as you're eating adequate amounts of carbs throughout the day, you don't necessarily need some quick digesting carbs right before training.
Now, to take things to the next level, you can have an intra-workout, ideally a highly branched cyclical dextrin, 1 to 2 scoops for either 25 or 50 grams of carbs to sustain high energy levels throughout your sparring or lifting session.
This really applies to endurance athletes who are training at high intensities for longer than 90 minutes. It could be used in combat sports athletes if you're cutting weight and you're really low on glycogen, so you need like a little boost in the middle of training. But if you've been fueling well throughout the day, intra-workout carbs are just not needed.
And then to top things off, to take yourself to the elite level, get the post-anabolic window, not for protein, but for carbohydrates. Studies have shown that consuming carbohydrates immediately after training will reduce the perceived intensity of the following workouts. This could be something as simple as a big bowl of white rice, some chicken breast, and a glass of orange juice.
You're going to be a lot more insulin sensitive post-workout, which means your muscles are primed to absorb any carbs you ingest, and they're going to pull it into their cells as muscle glycogen, which is what you want rather than it converting to fat. Especially if you're doing 2 sessions a day, having carbs directly after your workout is just going to pump all of those carbohydrates into muscle glycogen. However, if you're only training once a day, it's more important just to focus on the total daily amount of carbohydrates you eat so you're fully fueled for each session.